Since 1992, uh, I've been having issues with my hands. I started having problems with my hands. And I first noticed when I was on stage playing, and I was making an F sharp chord, and I looked at the drummer after that song, and I was like, "Cut, cut," and he's like, "Well, we still got a couple more songs left," and I was like, "Dude, no, I can't." So that's how I found out that I was having issues, and I was working as a chef and going to music school for music therapy and doing a lot of piano, classical guitar, working as a chef all day long, picking up stuff, and that's when I noticed I started having issues. And I ended up getting surgery in my left hand, and I had to go back to work as a chef. I couldn't just take time off of work. So, then 20 years later, which was like 2012 or so, I couldn't open this hand. I would have to use this hand to open that finger, and it would pop open. And I couldn't open my this finger. It would get stuck shut, and I would have to pop it open. And it's called trigger finger. So I had to get that fixed. I was scared to go to get any surgery after this, because this surgery didn't really help in '93. It didn't help much at all. So I didn't get surgery again. I did a lot of yoga, the B12, all that stuff. I mean, everything, cortisone. I tried everything. For 20 years or so, I tried everything I could. Still having issues. I just learned to sleep with the braces on and not use my hands. And it kind of spread through my body as in the form of osteoarthritis. That's what this node is right here. If you have one of those, then you know the form of arthritis you have is osteoarthritis. So now if the doctor says, well, how do you know you have osteoarthritis? I go, there you go. Which these two nodes, they can't really do anything with. So I had the trigger finger release right there by a really good doctor, Dr. Long in Fort Smith. He's been doing surgery for like 40 years, man. It's an old cat. He did this surgery, and it was a success. And I wore my I had my braces on the last trip I went and saw him, and he told me, if you want to get rid of those, come back and see me. So it took a couple years till 2015. I finally went back to him, and I said, "Okay, Dr. Long, you said you can fix me up. I want you to fix me up." He did the two tests. This is the Phelan's test. You put your hands together like that for a couple of minutes or a minute, and if you get numbness and stuff in your fingers and stuff, well, then you have some symptoms of carpal tunnel. I stopped calling it carpal tunnel syndrome. For the last 15 years, I just call it osteoarthritis because it affects my whole body. I use a cane. It affects my ankles. I get stress fractures real easy on the tops of my feet from walking in bad shoes mostly, and doing yoga up on my feet and Shaolin Kung Fu. So I set it up with Dr. Long. Dr. Long says, okay, well, he did the other test. He done the Phelan's test. I failed the Phelan's test. And then there's the other test. It's the tendons or talons or something like that, where they tap right here on the elbow, and then your pinky goes numb. You know, they tap the elbow, and your pinky goes numb on both sides. I can give the test. I've had it done thousands of times. So Dr. Long wanted to do, he said we should do both hands and both elbows. So, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. And so I got a carpal tunnel release in both hands, a cubital tunnel release in both elbows, and he found a node inside this hand and took it out. So that was 5 surgeries at one time. So I've had a total, from the elbows down, I've had a total of 7 surgeries. And it should fix me up. It should fix me up pretty good. I trusted Dr. Long, and he wanted to, I asked him, well, what kind of carpal tunnel release are you going to do? He said, well, good question. There's like 35 different kinds. He goes, I like to cut it open wide so I could see inside and make sure I get everything so I don't have to go back. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. And he goes, some people only want to do one hand at a time and all of that. But I can do it all. I can do all 4 at one time, which I didn't know. He's never done it before. But after I went back for my follow-up, he's like, well, I've never did all 4 at one time. Okay, all right. But I went ahead and let him do it. They put my arms above my head in the surgery and did them all. And it's been 2 weeks and a few days. And, now I don't have numbness. I'm not wearing my braces. I don't have to wear the braces anymore when I sleep, after it heals up anyway. But I wasn't able to even put my hand like that. I could sit my hand like on a, and it would just go numb almost immediately. I was trying to play my sitar and bending my hand like this for over 10 minutes. I couldn't do anything. So now I don't have any numbness. I've just got stuff's just got to heal up. So I think the operations were a success, and it's going to take a 6 months to a couple of years to heal. This when I did this hand, it took 2 years for me to get back to normal again, and it didn't really help. So if you're thinking about carpal tunnel surgery or whatever, try every other thing first. But if it's affecting your life to where you can't sleep at night, and you're sleeping with the braces for years at a time, and nothing else is helping, get the surgery, man. Get the surgery. But what's helped me more than this first surgery in '93? What's helped me more than anything is yoga and Tai Chi. There's exercises and stuff that you do that Tai Chi stuff, that gets the flow going and stretches the tendons and stuff. And it helped me more than that first surgery did. But I've been doing 90 minutes of Ashtanga Vinyasa every day up until my surgery, and now I'm trying to work back into it little by little. I mean, I can't do the up dog and all that stuff on my hands anymore right now, and I'm going to lay off of it for a while. I'm not even going to play my guitar for a couple months, or even study any music or look at anything or write anything. I'm just going to take it easy for the music for a little while. But if you're thinking about the surgery, if you need it, try everything first. If everything doesn't work, get the surgery. And I think I'm going to get some help from it. And I just wanted to put this out there for my friends and family and my fans that have been asking about it, and also for anybody that's thinking about getting the carpal tunnel or cubital tunnel syndrome surgery. Find you a good doctor. Find somebody that's been doing it for years and years and years. And if you have to do it, do it. And anyway, good luck if you have it. And thanks for watching.